Hey, what's up guys, it's Ryan and welcome back to another Fallout 76 video. In this video, I'm going to be giving you guys a little bit of a time lapse along with a great base build that I believe is really effective in getting caps and a lot of acid. Setting up shop over here on the map is one of the best places to set up that I know of at the moment because you can get acid out of the acid extractor, and if you set up your base around it, you can just continuously farm it while you're out on your travels, or you could go AFK if you wanted to, and the acid will just pretty much produce itself. And you can't really sell the acid itself, you have to produce it into a bulk, and once it's made into bulk acid at a tinkerer's workbench, you can then sell it. And with the hard bargain perk, I have all three tiers of the hard bargain perk, so I can go around and actually sell them for caps, and it's pretty much an unlimited source of caps and acid. Acid is used for smelting along with gunpowder made for bullets, so if you're low on bullets, then this is also a good farming resource that you're going to need. Starting off with the foundation of the house, it actually took me a long time to get the foundation just right around the acid extractor, because that's pretty much where I'm focusing my house around, is just building it completely around the acid extractor so it's inside my house and can't be destroyed by enemies. After I got the foundation done, I decided to build up the walls around the outside and add some shutters. So like I said, this is going to be one of the best ways to farm caps and acid along your adventures. You can just come back and it produces 40 acid every hour, and that produces some bulk, and you can sell the bulk to get some extra caps. Now, a lot of you in the comments in my last video said you wanted to see a little bit of a build, so I'm providing you with a little bit of a time lapse along with some commentary on what I'm actually doing in each segment. Right here, I'm adding a second floor onto the house. This is where our bed, our cooking stove, our, all of our main crafting stations are going to be. On the bottom floor, we have the tinkerer's workbench along with an armor workbench. And on the top floor, I'm going to have the two beds, a dining table, some decorative stuff up here. Then we're going to have a chemistry station up here as well that I plan on doing. And I don't know if you guys can notice, but I end up deleting a lot of objects because I'm a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to the, settlement building, because they really limit you on what you can and cannot place. And the tree that was in the way 100% of the time while I was building this was annoying me so much. I could not get around the tree. The branches were going through the wall, and I just couldn't help but notice it. And building around it was really difficult. And as you can see, I did put these shutters here because I want to be able to access it on the off chance someone destroys that large generator on my roof. I want to be able to repair it without having to do some crazy parkour tricks. So opening the shutters, I'd be able to repair it from right there. So I haven't actually set up the electricity just yet. I haven't done the conduits yet because I'm trying to figure out how much electricity I'm going to need so I can have all my generators down. I ended up having one large generator, one medium generator, and 3 small generators as well. So I ended up having about 24 electricity altogether, which was enough to completely fuel my house. Now I'm moving on to the conduits outside. Now, I don't really know the radius with the conduits. I just know that if your wires are somewhere near your source of light, then all your lights will be able to be lit up. But just on the off chance that I didn't really wire it right, I just decided to go all the way around the house with conduits with wires. It actually looks pretty good. I didn't make it too clunky or anything like that. It looks natural. It goes along the middle in between the first and the second floor, so it looks really good there, and it's not in the way of anything. So just making sure I have enough electricity all over the place and all my lights will be lit up inside and outside the house. I just made sure I went all the way around the house with the electricity. Now, the Tinkerer's Workbench is a very important part of this entire process because it's the way you're going to be able to farm caps, because you have to be able to put your acid into bulk in order to be able to sell it. Ordinary acid sells for 0 caps, and you can't really get rid of it in any other way other than putting it in bulk and then selling it that way. So the Tinkerer's Workbench is definitely very important. Here I'm just continuing to light up the house, making sure every little area is covered with light and there's no dark spaces. Now I'm working on putting the roof in. I wanted to do some sort of curved roof, but I didn't have enough steel to actually do that. But I did have a lot of the flat roofs from my previous build stored in my inventory, so I just ended up using those. I'll probably end up changing it to a curved roof in the future, but as for now, I'm just going to leave it as the flat roof. Now I'm going to go around and actually put furniture everywhere and actually start furnishing the inside of the house, because the main foundation and the walls and the roof have been put up, so now we can work on the interior. I decided I didn't need 2 staircases up to the second floor and ended up deleting 1 set of stairs in order to have more room on the second floor for later on objects like my dining table. In the process of doing this, when I walked outside, I noticed that my water purifier wasn't really working, so I ended up adding another generator on top of my acid extractor and then running the wires outside. I didn't want to have any of the other power generators noticeable, because I feel like that's not really that great, having everything noticeable like that. I like to keep it all hidden, so my generators I ended up putting next to the large generator as well up here by this tree. I'm actually really shocked it allowed me to put this generator down because of the tree in the way. Like I said, while I was building this, the tree was giving me such a hard time, but I couldn't get rid of it, and the acid extractor was right there and there was nothing I could do about it. My base had to be here in order to farm these caps, so I made do and I made it look nice and neat, and I think it actually turned out really well. I continued to furnish the second floor with some furniture, and then I went outside and started to work on the farm. I don't really farm that much in this game, but I did have enough to put 4 corn and 4 potatoes in the back, which is okay for now until I get a larger farm. This is what's good to work with. And then I ended up putting guard posts all around the outside. This was because whenever enemies attack your settlement, they pretty much attack the first thing that they see that is yours. And if that's a guard post, then they're just going to continuously shoot the guard post until it's broken, then they'll move on to the next thing. So if you're not there, then they're shooting at the guard post and not your house, and I think that's way better than them actually shooting at your structure of your house. So now I'm going to be giving you guys a full tour of the entire completed house. It took me about an hour and a half to complete, so let's begin.
In your eyes will meander, but I will wait for you. There's nothing left for me to do than run and act myself a fool. No point in trusting anyone. Your eyes of diamonds keep me up. Never thought that it could be this rough. No point in trusting anyone.
So hopefully you guys did enjoy this little time lapse of me building a brand new settlement. If you want to see any more settlement building in the future, be sure to let me know in the comment section below. And like I said, the way to get the caps from this method is you got to create it into bulk and then sell it, and having the hard bargain perk as well. All 3 tiers will maximize your cap profit, and you'll be able to make bullets as well using the acid. So it's a great place to set up shop. And if you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to let me know by leaving a like and subscribing. It really helps me out a lot. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys later.